What's going on, everybody? This your girl, Steph James. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I want to just quickly talk about jet lag and being gentle with yourself, right? So, I was in the States for work, for personal reasons, family emergencies, things like that, for a couple weeks. And I just got back to Germany. As you guys can see this back in my office. Um, but I want to talk about the importance of being gentle with yourself when it comes to jet lag. I mean, it's a lot, right? So it was a 7 hour flight. I left from JFK. If I leave from Denver, it's typically like a 9 hour flight back to Germany. And it's a long flight, so you're already jet lagged. And then on top of that, you're losing about 6 to 8 hours, depending on what part of the country, well, 6 to 9 hours, depending on which part of the country you're coming from. And I used to really force acclimating to wherever I am, right? Get there. And sometimes if you have limited time, there are tricks that you can do. Some of the tricks are stay up the entire night before and just be exhausted so that you go to sleep in the evening when you get to where you're going. That's one of the tricks. The second trick that people do is get on that time zone that they're going to like a week or two before they leave, so that when they get there, it's not as much of an adjustment. And some of the other ones that people do are, it's just torture. Some of it is torture, trying to stay awake. And so I've actually learned to just take my time and allow myself to slowly reacclimate. I would say if you have the time to do that, just allow yourself that time and space to reacclimate to your environment. So for me, I'm about 8 hours ahead of where I was when I left the States, and I traditionally just let my body flow. So I got off the 7 hour flight, I worked out, I did like 30 minutes on the row machine, I did a 30-minute yoga session, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna clean the house, passed out for like 4 hours. And sometimes that happens, and you just have to be gentle with yourself and allow your body to take what it needs. Allow your body to take what it needs. And I needed rest. So I rested, I slept. The mailman came and I said "schönen Tag" in German, and he was cracking up at me because I was like in complete zombie mode. But I think it's important with jet lag, if you have the time and the space to do it, to allow your body to just naturally flow back into the circadian rhythm of where you're going. And so, yeah, I'll probably go to bed at like 3 a.m. tonight, and then 2 a.m. tomorrow, 1 a.m. the next day, and then just work my way back to a traditional, time zone in Germany. But the challenging part is I work Eastern time. And so even though I'm in Germany, I work 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. because I work for a U.S. company. So you still kind of have to monitor and watch the time zone, because even if you get to a certain time when you're going to bed at 10 or 11, well, you're still at work. So you have to make sure that, whatever's conducive to you. All I'm saying today is just be gentle with yourself and your body as you try to reacclimate to certain environments or new environments as you're traveling. Yeah, and that's all I have for today. And so, yeah, I was exhausted, and I'm going to allow myself to be exhausted and be awake when I'm awake and sleep when I'm ready to sleep. And I'm thankful that I have flexibility in my schedule to do that. And I hope that you all create that space and time for yourselves as well, whether you're vacationing or just traveling for work, for life, for love, for family and things. So much love to you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'm just sharing my thoughts on this road to 40. I hope you guys are enjoying these things and these videos. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Much love. Später.